In this video, I will compare an old figure of a character with a new figure of the same character. Our first character is Anakin Skywalker. My oldest Anakin Skywalker figure is this Clone Wars one. So we are gonna compare him with this new Anakin Skywalker figure. Now I will give some details about each figure. We will begin with the Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker. The figure made its first appearance in 2010. On the set 76-69, which was Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. Now, the other Anakin Skywalker figure made its only appearance in one set. The set came out on January of 2020. And it's the set 75-2069, which is the duel on Mustafar. And now it's about time to decide which figure is the best. 2010 Anakin Skywalker is a decent figure which appeared in a lot of sets. The figure has no backprint, which is unfortunate, because a lot of figures the time being had backprint, some of which are size 18 and the Lego Arc Trooper. All in all, the figure is pretty decent and it takes a 6 out of 10. The other Anakin Skywalker of 2020 hasn't appeared in any other set except from the duel on Mustafar. The figure thankfully has both backprint and leg print, which even nowadays isn't as common as it should be. Some new figures like the Padme Amidala from the new gunship don't have leg print. The Padme Amidala figure could easily have these dual molded legs. Anyway, this figure takes a 10 out of 10. Our next character is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
The most recent LEGO Kenobi figure is from this Starfighter. And the oldest LEGO Kenobi figure that I have is this one, which as you can see is from the Clone Wars. This figure came out in 2022. Anyway, as we can see, the figure has a leg print which matches perfectly with the print of the torso. The figure even has a back print. This figure is absolutely perfect. So it takes a 10 out of 10. Now, this Kenobi figure isn't as good as the previous one. He's as decent as the Clone Wars Anakin. It's almost the exact same thing with different colors and a different head. So I won't say much about this figure, which takes a 6 out of 10. Next character is this Clone Trooper, which is a gunner. Both figures have exclusively appeared only in one set each. This one appeared in the newest ATTE with a Commander Cody figure. This one appeared in the Republic Tank Fighter of 2017. I will start with the one that came out in 2017. This figure is pretty good for the time it came out. It has a leg print, a back print, which is really detailed, and because I think you have realized how much I like backprints, it takes a point from me. The figure doesn't have the 2020 style with a grade 6, which underwhelms me. Overall, this is a pretty good and detailed figure, and this is why it takes a 9 out of 10. The 2022 style of a character is as good as the previous one. Both figures have their pros and their cons. They have the same amount of details. Like the previous one doesn't have these ugly holes, but it doesn't have the grade 6 either. However, this new one has these ugly holes and has this grade 6. It is a perfectly balanced amount of details for both of them. Now, the 2022 clone has a back print, which is expected, and it is very detailed for sure. In my opinion, this figure is pretty good and it takes an 8 out of 10. Between the Anakin Skywalker figures, the winner is the 2020, who won with a 10 out of 10, while the other one had a 6 out of 10. From the Obi-Wan figures, the winner is the 2022 one, who won with a 10 out of 10, while the other one had the 6 out of 10. And last one, which was the hardest decision, the winner is the clone from 2017. Both figures were good, but this one won with a 9 out of 10, while the other one had an 8 out of 10. These are the figures that, in my opinion, are better than their oldest or newer styles. Now tell me in the comments which one do you prefer, the old ones or the new ones. Okay pals, that was the video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.